Today we are going to mimic an emotional-focused couples therapy session where we demonstrate Stage 2, restructuring the bond, Step 6, promoting each partner's acceptance of the other's experience, which we will do through an enactment exercise. My name is Lizzie, and I will be acting as a therapist. Sam and Gabe are a couple that came to treatment because they found themselves arguing frequently and being less connected as they used to be. Gabe is the pursuer, and Sam is the withdrawer in the dance of disconnect. Gabe feels like Sam doesn't listen to him. Sam shuts down when confronted by Gabe because Gabe's frustration overwhelms Sam. This causes Gabe further frustration. Gabe is critical of Sam and wants Sam to make changes. In previous sessions, it was discovered that Gabe's core emotion is fear, that Sam doesn't value him or their relationship and will abandon him. Gabe needs to be heard, seen, and reassured that Sam is committed to the relationship. Sam's core emotion is hurt, that he will never be good enough for Gabe. Sam needs to be accepted for who he is and reassured that Gabe likes him and loves him. Thank you both for finding it in yourself to dig deep and reveal your feelings and needs in this safe space together. It's a really, really, really wonderful progress, and I think that you'll begin to start connecting with one another through this experience. Sam, I'm curious if you've ever shared with Gabe what you revealed a moment ago about feeling hurt when you were criticized and having this need to be accepted, liked, and loved for who you really are.
I think that that's something that's kind of been there for a while, but I never really appreciated it for what it was. I always kind of felt it, but I never really had it and had words for it. So I've never told him that, no.
Here we are going to validate Sam and assess for anything blocking him from sharing. Of course, you haven't told him. Sharing the deepest parts of yourself is incredibly challenging. Can you tell us what it would be like to share this with Gabe?
I don't know. Just thinking about it makes me feel so nervous, and I'm worried about like how he would take it, whether it'd be just another thing for him to use against me and just to give him more ammunition, and another thing to argue about, and another thing that would just cause us more problems. And I'm nervous to do it because I just don't want to cause any more problems. I just want to go back to the way things were when we started dating, and he was nice to me and everything I did didn't cause us an issue.
It sounds like you're hesitant to tell Gabe because you're worried about him not accepting you. And unfortunately, that fear is preventing you from connecting with Gabe.
Yeah, I think it's true. It's like, it does feel like I am scared to tell him because I'm worried he won't take it well. And if he does that, it means that he doesn't like me. Yeah, I feel like it's just too much right now. I just don't want it to get hurt again.
Here, we will focus on the present process to reveal what is happening right now. Okay, I hear that. So, Gabe, what is it like for you to take that in? Help me understand how you're feeling when you hear that.
Yeah, sounds like he's got a lot to say for the first time in a while, instead of him completely shutting down. But I want to hear. I'm eager to hear, and we'll see if this will actually work instead of me just berating him and yelling at him every time.
Here, we're going to tie the bow. We will highlight what just took place and praise the clients. Then we will focus on the present moment, pointing out the openness of Gabe to receive Sam's message and assess for what is blocking Sam. Okay, look at that. Gabe is saying that he knows you have something important to share and he wants to hear it. So he understands that something is blocking you right now.
Yeah.
And he's asking you to take that risk and let him in. So if you could help me sort of understand what comes up for you when you think of sharing this with Gabe after hearing how open he is to receiving it.
I don't know. It just makes me feel really, really nervous. Like my my hands are shaky and my palms are sweating. I'm just so scared to come to him with this, that it's just going to blow up in my face. Like, things have in the past. I don't know. It just feels like it's too much for me right now. It's too overwhelming right now.
Here, we're going to honor the block and slice it thinner to see if we can enable Sam to share some part of himself with Gabe. What I'm hearing is that this right now is too much. It's too intense. Even when we try, there's still something sort of blocking you and preventing you from sharing with Gabe. What would it be like to just tell that exactly to Gabe? That you can't because you're too scared?
I think that it makes me feel a little nervous, but just seeing how calm he is right now, and he seems pretty open to hearing me, I feel like it's something that I can do. So Gabe, I have something like really important that I want to share with you. I just feel like I can't do that right now because I'm afraid. I'm afraid that you might not take it well, and that if that happens, it's going to mean that I'm not good enough for you and that we're not compatible with each other and that this isn't going to work.
Again, we will tie the bow by summarizing what just happened and applaud it, and then we will process the enactment. Okay, Gabe, Sam, that was really excellent. You were able in this moment to give Gabe a piece of yourself, which, is really challenging and, again, is solid progress to help you guys connect with one another and be vulnerable. I want to now ask Gabe what it was like to receive that message from Sam. He had something important to share with you, but, again, something is blocking him from sharing this with you right now.
Yeah, I mean, it's a little scary hearing it because I've never heard it before.
Right.
It's something that, I've wanted to hear. I always kind of attack him because I want this side to be brought out, but I never get it. But I'm all ears. I want to hear it, and let's go. Bring it on.
Okay, so again, fantastic. What Gabe is saying right now, I'm just repeating sort of what message I received, and if you feel differently, you can let me know. But that Gabe's ready to hear you. Is there anything else though that you need from Gabe in this moment to help share your fears with him?
No, I feel like, I've never had this side of Gabe that seems like he's really open to me, and he seems like he's in a good spot to hear it. So I think I am ready to share it with him, as long as you're ready to hear it.
I already told you. Come on, bring it on.
So, Gabe, I care about you so much, man, and things used to be so great, and just lately, the past couple years, I feel like everything I do is just torn to shreds, and it just seems like everything I do just bothers you, and it makes me feel like you don't accept me. It makes me feel so hurt that you don't. When you criticize me, it makes me feel like I'm not good enough for you and I'll never be good enough for you. And it makes me wonder why you even like me and if you even love me anymore.
Whatever. That's such crap.
As we clearly saw, Sam was extremely vulnerable with Gabe, and Gabe shot it down. I will first turn to Sam to validate his courage, then turn to Gabe to see what is blocking him from taking in what Sam has to share by attempting to deepen the emotion.
Okay. Sure. Yeah.
Let's take a moment here. Sam, I want to acknowledge that was super brave of you to share that with him and communicate with Gabe the way that you just did. I mean, that's the deepest part of how you're feeling right now and what you're experiencing. You did a fantastic job. Gabe, I see you wanted Sam to express himself and not shut down, but your reaction just now was quite strong.
Yeah.
Is it, and again, correct me if I'm wrong, would you say it's kind of hard to trust this because it's so new? This message, this communication is really new. So would you wish that you could take it in?
Yeah, of course I wish I could take it in, but yeah, like you said, it's so new. I've never heard him, have this
Right.
conversation with me. So it was just like a natural reaction that I had.
Of course.
To this foreign concept of communication that he wants to try.
Okay, so what I'm hearing is that you, of course, want to take it in, but again, you're having a hard time sort of letting this message, receiving it or processing it, because there could be some mistrust because it's so new.
Yeah.
You've never heard it before.
Mm.
Here, we will attempt the enactment again and see if Gabe can listen and accept Sam without a strong dismissive reaction. So, Sam, do you think you could try one more time, since Gabe shares that he wants to hear you still and he wants to accept you, and that he doesn't want to be dismissive of your experience, and that he's just taking a second to process?
Yeah, I think, I could understand it being different and just kind of being a little shocked by it. But just, I think he wants to hear me, so I think I can do it again. Gabe,
All right. What?
Gabe,
Yeah.
we've been through so much, man, and things have been really great and things have been really terrible. And, I want this to work for us, I really want this to work. And I feel so hurt when you take everything that I do and you just tear it down, and everything I do is wrong. It makes me feel like I'm incompetent and I can't do anything. It makes me feel like I'm a child. And I just want to know that I'm good enough for you and that you like me for who I am. That, you love me still.
Sam, thank you so much. Like, I really want to, yeah, that must have been hard, and I'm so sorry. Made you feel, those ugly things that made you feel, when I attack you, I want to be close to you, and I appreciate you being able to share that with me. It means a lot to me, honey.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, okay, both of you guys just did a wonderful job being present, and I just want you guys to both congratulate yourself for working together and listening to one another and sort of building that trust again. This enactment process was completed, and the work that the couple did will be reinforced to keep this process moving forward.
Thanks, Lizzie.
Thank you.
Couldn't have done it without you.
Yeah.
Of course.
That's good social work.
Yeah. With this little muffin.
Okay, I'm done. I can't.
We might want to just record one thing because we didn't use the beard, so we might want to take it out of the intro.
I think it's fine.
Okay.